Oh, okay. I said I'll say that again real quick for the just in case anybody watches later. That if anybody wants their child's name in the video, I can't add it to the video, but I can put it in the description. And for safety reasons and such, I never put kids' names on the videos unless specifically asked. All right. So did you have anything to say, Mrs. Sanders, or do you want me to just start it?
Just wanted to welcome everyone and thank you for watching our pop-up spring concert 2021. And first and foremost, I would like to thank Mr. Franklin for all his hard work. I know it's not easy at all to get all of the students' videos and edit it all. So, we definitely appreciate you, Mr. Franklin, for editing um, the videos and putting this all together. And just want to thank everyone for watching the video. So enjoy the show.
Um, well, the first video is one of our students they were a beginner on the clarinet when everything shut down for COVID last year. And in the spring, I was able to get her back in touch with her. And also, there's a trombone student on here, and I was able to get in touch with them um, in the spring to start, because otherwise, what would have happened is they played their instruments in the fifth grade and they stopped right in the middle, and they would have come back in the seventh grade next fall in person um, with the same skills they had in the fifth grade. And so what we did was we didn't get real fancy, but we played a few songs to try and get up their skills so that they. Anyway, Ariana has an amazing clarinet sound, and this is her and Stephen on trombone. And I added piano after they did their videos. So whenever you're ready, Mrs. Sanders. And this would be Mr. Krestoff's fourth grade class playing We Will Rock You on recorder. Miss Sanders, it's sometimes the sound is ducking out. Is that it, it's set for playing video clips, right?
Yeah, it just goes right into the next video, but I pause it in case you want to say something.
Yeah, no, the sound is cutting in and out sometimes, um, all right. Now this right here is Gabriella. She started playing piano a little over a year ago, I believe, and so she learned the right hand of a pretty sort of a complicated piece, I think. And even though I'm the person playing the left hand, the notes underneath, which I didn't do a video of, you can just hear it. Um, she can she could play that as well. But this maybe you would recognize this song. It's often heard at weddings. But anyway, this is Gabriella. And Dizzy Gillespie, I love teaching the kids about Dizzy Gillespie because there's any instrument, there's a lot of technique that goes into playing instruments, and there are certain techniques that make it easier to play an instrument. It makes you better at what you do. It helps you to play longer. And when you watch Dizzy Gillespie, he looks like he doesn't do any of those. So when you play trumpet, a lot of times from your trumpet teachers, you'll hear, and I heard this as a kid, don't let your cheeks puff out. But then here's this great trumpet player, Dizzy Gillespie, whose cheeks were giant when he played. They would just puff way out like a bullfrog. And and then he also played on a bent trumpet. So but anyway, Dizzy Gillespie wrote this song, and in addition to having puffy cheeks and a bent trumpet, he was one of the giants of jazz. And in the 1940s, he was a pioneer of what was called bebop jazz. And it's called bebop because a lot of the phrases end with a sound that kind of says bebop. So anyway, this is Manteca by Dizzy Gillespie, and it's our gold band featuring Anaya. And we have two more videos, I believe. The next one people will recognize from the ice cream truck. And it was written by Scott Joplin, and I'm sure that it is 100 years old. If not, then it's 90 something, but I believe it's a 100-year-old song at least. So it's from the ragtime era, and Scott Joplin pretty much sums up the ragtime era. So this song is called The Entertainer, and again, you'll recognize it from the ice cream truck. our final song is a song that I wrote a long time ago, and it's called, well, I never could think of a name for it, but I wanted to give it a name in Spanish, and I don't know Spanish. And I tried and tried to think of a good name for it, but none of it either looked right in Spanish or sounded right in English. So I just called it The Beautiful Song with No Name, which I believe is La Hermosa Canción Sin Nombre, I believe is how you say that. So, and um, our students, our brass students worked with, actually Serenity too, worked with a different person from the Cleveland Jazz Orchestra this spring. Um, but the brass worked with Joe Miller, and Joe Miller was going to play a solo on this song, but he injured his shoulder, and so he's not able to put a solo on this. And Anaya was going to play a solo on this, but Anaya was ill this week and not able to. So that made me really sad, except the only good news is it meant that there was an empty spot for a solo. So I put one in myself. But we have Serenity play. And by the way, all the solos are in the jazz tradition in the sense that they're improvised. That means that our students are making them up on the spot. So when you see somebody playing all by themselves, like solo, they're actually making that up, as Serenity is here in the beginning. All right. All right, and I know they're not all with it. They're not all with us, but super proud of all the students that made it all year, doing music through a little tiny screen on a laptop or phone or however they did it. So, um, and I think we can officially say this is our least attended concert ever. Can't we say that?